Shotgun now, barrages. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Carson. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Now it's Carson. And an alley to run.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 30 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Pay attention, man.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result,
I was paying attention.
6 points.
You were supposed to win the last game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I missed on so many opportunities that game. That's why I lost.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And now look at him go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 64 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Tyler Irvin back deep. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Yeah, off, nigga, off. OFL.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
What's the run? They're running it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Protein spill.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Where the router at?
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I'm asking where the router at. Where is that? Like his Wi-Fi box. Where is that? That's what I'm saying. Go reset film router, then get back online. Yeah, reset the router first. Maybe what it is.